you my liver flush. My daughter and I did a liver flush last week, and I gotta say, I got really, really great results this time around. Better than the first 2 times I did my liver flush. So, but my diet definitely was different this time around. So I want to share with you some of the things that I was consuming and also the products that I was using for my liver flush. The liver just is so incredibly important to the body. When we are healing the body, we have to go after the body as a whole. It's about healing all of our organs, because when we are eating so much processed foods and just the wrong types of foods, our body just slowly shuts down and it gets weaker and weaker. And before you know it, you have cancer or you just have all these health issues going on. So just remember, when we're healing the body, it's about going after the body as a whole. So every time I've done a liver cleanse, I've always used Dr. Group's liver flush kits. I like them. They're really helpful, especially if you've never done one, because it does come with like a planner, and it just tells you like what all the products do. It's extremely safe. It's all natural, organic. So I feel really comfortable using this product. I don't know about any other kits. This is, like I said, this is the only one I've used, but it's really nice because it comes with everything you need. And this is the new and improved kit by Dr. Group. That's what I call it, because this one comes with the Epsom salt, and it also comes with the organic olive oil, which the other kit didn't, which isn't a big deal because those are easy to get. But since it does have everything in here, you don't have to worry about anything except your food. Okay, so what comes in the kit is turmeric or turmeric. And this is really awesome because it also has black pepper in it. If you are taking turmeric and you are not taking it with black pepper, you're probably not absorbing the turmeric, and it's just a waste. You should always take it with black pepper. It helps with absorption. So they have turmeric, and they also have liver tracts, which help and soften the liver stones. And so this is really important to use or to prep, I feel like, anyways. And then it also comes with oxy powder. And what this is it's an intestine cleaner. And this really cleans you out, my friends. And so that's all you really need for the first 4 days, is just to worry about these 3 things. And it's so easy because so you have the little syringe that comes with, or tincture, and you're just gonna fill it up halfway, and there's a marker too where to fill it up, and you do 5 drops of this, 5 drops of this. You put it in a little shot glass, add a little bit of water, and then you take it. And you're going to take this 3 times a day, and that's 1 through 4 days of your flush. And one of the things that I did while I was on my 1 to 4 days was I was juicing a lot. I was juicing watermelon juice with lemon and mint. I was making beet juice. I was drinking a lot of grapefruit juice. So, and I've been on all raw, and my salads have been really small, simple, olive oil and apple cider vinegar, some garlic and some salt and pepper, just very, very light salads. And I've been eating a lot of fruit, grapes, and, but yeah, so that is pretty much what I've been eating. Well, actually, you know what? Because I've been on this all raw since Mother's Day, and I have been just pounding down the fruit and just really having simple salads. So I have been eating like this for a while now. So when I was doing the cleanse, it was so easy. It was like I really didn't change anything except, taking these 2 and the oxy powder. And so that was the only thing that I had to put back into my routine. But anyways, and then it comes with the olive oil and the Epsom salt. So now we're on the flush day, right? And that's day 5. So day 5, you're not going to take any of these that morning. You just wake up. What I had watermelon, and I had watermelon juice, and like I said, beet juice that day. And I really didn't eat a whole lot. I never got full, and I just kept it really, really simple. So in Dr. Group's food plan, he recommends you eat a lot of nuts, or a handful of nuts throughout the day. Walnuts in particular, because they're high in glutathione. And these things are really good for the liver. And you have to remember, it's all about the liver when you're doing the liver flush, right? So beets, that's why I drink a lot of beet juice. But now I didn't eat any nuts, and I did fine. Now, my daughter had some nuts because it's hard for her to eat like me. It's almost like I've been adapted to this lifestyle now. I was just talking to my daughter this morning because she has a trouble of her struggle is with bread. That is her weakness. And I'm over it. I used to be like that. I haven't had bread. I can't remember the last time I had a piece of bread. It's been years now. God, that's so weird to even say. But yeah, so my daughter ate a little bit different than I did. And she still got good results, but mine were definitely better. And I gotta say, the first 2 that I did I got some of those, I guess they're the liver stones. I did get a lot of those out, but this time I was flushing them out all day, probably till about, I want to say about 4 o'clock. And that never happened the first time I did my liver flush. Now, the last time too is I tried the soup. So I was eating a little bit of cooked foods. And so I highly recommend, if you're going to do it, just like I always say, put your discipline pants on and just eat very, very light and hydrating, and just, I don't know, just raw. And that's what I would recommend, is just hit the juices, hit the raw, don't overeat. Keep it very simple and light, and you will get great, great results. So the flush day is the hardest out of the whole cleanse. It's just, this is the icky part. But it's not so bad for me. And Dr. Group also has a little trick that helps. There's no way, okay, the flush day, you have to drink this whole entire bottle of olive oil. That is disgusting, right? That is totally disgusting. So what you do is you put all of this olive oil in a cup with 1 cup of grapefruit juice. That's what I did. Now, he recommends a half a cup. I did a whole cup. And I put it in one of my little mason jars, and I put it in the refrigerator and for about 4 hours to get it cold. And it does separate, but when you take it, you're going to shake it. And it's so easy to take this way. Oh my gosh. There's no way I would drink this myself. No way. So then you're going to take your Epsom salt 2 hours prior to doing the olive oil. And so you're going to take that with 8 ounces of warm water, so it dilutes it. And my daughter actually had a hard time drinking this. I just gulped it down. She almost threw up a couple times. She was like, ew, that's gross. I'm like, just tough it up, girl, and drink it. And she did. She finally got it down. And then a couple hours later, we had to drink our grapefruit juice and our oil. And that is the hardest part, I think, for me. So after you drink the olive oil, you want to do it right before you go to bed. And so, you want to put your hair up in a bun, face wash, brush your teeth, get your comfy clothes on, because right after you drink it, you need to get into bed and you need to lay on your right side for about 30 minutes. And for me, it's not too bad. I think, after the 30 minutes is over and a couple hours into my sleep, I always wake up just feeling yucky. Like, you can just, the oil, it doesn't feel, you don't feel good. But it's not to the point where you're throwing up. It wasn't for me anyways. And my daughter, you just don't sleep well. That was the problem too with Nikki. She just felt a little nauseous, but not to the point where you're throwing up. You just don't feel good. And then the morning comes, and then you're going to take the Oxy, and you're going to take 4 of these that morning, and that really just helps flush everything out. And yeah, and that's when it all comes out. And the flush, it's over, you're done, you did it, and you feel good, you're fine, you're not nauseous anymore. And you make, well, what I do is I just made myself a big smoothie, and my whole day was just pretty easy. I actually even ran a couple errands, and but it wasn't too bad. But that stuff was coming out throughout the day. So be aware of that. I would highly recommend you just staying home. My daughter, she didn't really feel like good enough to go out. She was just like, she was going to the bathroom a lot too. So it hit her a little bit harder. But that was her first time. Maybe, I don't know. This is my 3rd time. It wasn't too bad for me. And so I'm probably going to do this probably once a year, and just for maintenance. So one of the things that I've really noticed after doing a liver flush is the amount of energy that I have, especially a week after the flush, and also the clarity of my skin. It just feels and looks brighter and fresher. And so that's pretty awesome, right? And yeah, so it just shows you, you know, I think it's really important that we clean the liver, because of our diet and lifestyle and just the toxins. And again, the liver cleans the blood feeds, lymph cleans, right? And it is, I mean, it's just such a great way to keep your body functioning at just a higher level, and just and feeling good, and that's what this is about, right? Taking care of our body, eating right, feeling good. I can't even, when I think back of my life before, oh my gosh, I just feel so blessed that I am awake to my health. And I just feel so blessed that I have found truth in healing, and just taking care of my body, and just being the best version that I could be while I'm here. And I can have fun while I'm here, and I have no aches and pains, and I don't have all these health issues. I mean, life is not fun when our vehicle isn't working and functioning right. So anyways, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end with that. And I hope you guys all have a wonderful, blessed day as always. And I will see you guys in the next video. Because all take care, God bless. Oh, and don't forget, I will always leave a link down below. I do get this on Amazon, so I'll leave that for you if you guys are interested, or just check it out, and do your research. Always do your research. Okay, so anyways, okay, take care, God bless, love you, bye.